Blessings to the heart, the mind, and the soul of your beings. I am Lady Master Natasha. Beloved ones, it is with the greatest of joy that we, the Council of Eight, interact with your beings in this manner. For this moment in your life, the year that you call 2024, and the month that you call February, we, the Council of Eight, reach out in the energetic realms of life to link you, as it were, to an energy that wishes your greatest cosmic and conscious expansion. For that, beloveds, is what is coming on your planet in this year. The energy that wishes for you the greatest expansion, cosmically and consciously. What is expansion? What is a conscious expansion? What is a cosmic expansion? We do not speak of the physical form gaining weight and having to buy clothes to fit its expanding size. That is an earthly expansion. We are speaking of that which allows limitations, that which once colored your world as this is how it is, to be shifted and altered, as it were. Expanding consciousness means to go beyond that which already is. So if you have an understanding of life, as it were, to expand your consciousness is to go beyond your understanding of life. If you have beliefs that have created the world in which you are living, expanding your consciousness is to go beyond the beliefs that have created your world in which you are living. If you have emotions or pleasantries, let us say, in life that cause you great joy, expanding your consciousness is to go beyond this joy into a grander joy, into a more blissful and tranquil joy. Expanding your consciousness is recognizing when you react to something in your life, and your reaction is a restriction. Expanding your consciousness is going beyond that which restricts. That is not to say that a restriction cannot be useful. It is to say that a restriction that binds tightly and does not allow expansion in any form is a restriction that could be likened to a tourniquet. A tourniquet is put on to a place where the blood must be restricted to save your life. This is a good use of restriction. However, if the tourniquet is too tight or in the wrong place, it might not save your life. It might destroy some part of yourself physically and might endanger your life at the same time. So restriction has its perfect uses and its imperfect uses. So you, beloveds, are now in a stage of your consciousness where every day, and we repeat that, every day, your consciousness is having an opportunity to release restrictions and expand its awareness beyond that which you have perceived as your isness. There is a common phrase among you, why didn't I think of that before? That is because your consciousness was restricted. When you expand your consciousness, it is the fulfilling of, that is more than I knew, more than I understood, more than I felt. In expanding your consciousness, it is not always a fruitful trip along a path of roses, one might say. In other words, sometimes you go through something that is unpleasant in order to reach the pleasant. If you react to the unpleasant, then that is a gift for your being to see how is it you are not staying in your inner space of peace and joy. Because any journey towards consciousness expansion will take you through the minefields, as it were. You may rest assured that these minefields at this current time in your development will not blow you to pieces. In other words, it might metaphorically blow your mind, but your mind will still be in one piece, as will your body. It is not about an endangerment, as it were. The only thing that is endangered in conscious expansion are the restrictions themselves. For it is certain that they are to be undone and recalibrated. And they are energy, beloveds, that is tired of being restricted, and we are personifying energy. For we understand that if you can personify something, it makes you have a feeling towards it. You can feel compassionate towards restricted energy that does not want to be restricted anymore, for you know what that feels like. Therefore, you are more willing, as it were, to seek out within yourself the recognition of restrictions when they show themselves. Now, there is a fine line, is there not, between a restriction and a wisdom. And by this we mean, you in your wisdom may have restricted something about yourself or your life in order to create the pathway required for you to achieve the goal you are seeking. Would you understand? Restrictions are not something that we, the Council of Eight, are saying to you in this moment. Do not enjoy your life any further. Get out there and find all of those cactus with the thorns in them. Start walking the fields, and anytime you can find something that pokes you or pricks you or seems like a restriction, or anytime you find barbed wire or fences, etc., get over it. Literally, we are not saying this. We are saying that you are in a most magical time. And this magical time is not one that is for potions and lotions and fairy dust, as it were. It is a time where that which seemed impossible is now possible. And it is a time where that which seemed difficult can be easy if you just realize you have the restriction in yourself that you thought it had to be difficult. Because once you realize, oh, I'm making this hard. Oh, I thought this was hard. Oh, this feels hard. And you wish it to be different, in the moment you have discovered yourself a restriction, that it should be hard or difficult. So you will shift yourself. However, you know, you want a picture of what makes it easy and what makes it hard. What does hard look like? And what does easy look like, feel like, smell like? You are seeking something beyond words. You know this already. It's not just about the speech. It is about going soul. And we invite you to, at this time in your life, re-listen to two of the grand secrets, game changers and going soul. You will find, you might laugh at yourself as it were, you will find that the information is pertinent to your life right now, through what you are going through. And in the going soul, you speak to your higher wisdom, visionary, with pictures, as it were. Your thought forms take on perhaps a movie quality, perhaps just a snapshot quality, but it is the form That is the next quality. Breathing. Taking the time and the moment to inhale and exhale. In this moment, as you are hearing these words, inhale deeply. And that is when you feel your rib cage, and exhale gently. That is where you let it all come out. Inhaling and exhaling gently. Why are you doing this? You are doing this to give yourself life force, to remind yourself of the energy that will accompany your picture. Imagine the energy in front of you and all around you as you inhale. And when you bring it in, imagine your luminous self becoming more luminous. Your soft light, as it were. Perhaps it is a soft, slightly yellow light, as it were, very luminous. And as you exhale, you are letting go of anything that might be in the way of the picture you have formed of being so. In this case, we are taking the example of hard versus easy or easier. So you are breathing, beloved, you are breathing in the energy as you are now. And you are exhaling. And as you are breathing it in, you are increasing your life force. And as you exhale, you are purifying your life force. Breathing it in and exhaling. And as you continue this, you will feel yourself shift. You will feel your energy shift. You will also feel the expansion of your physical self as you breathe, and the relaxing as you let go. As you breathe in, you are expanding your awareness. You are expanding your conscious awareness. This is an energy that takes you into a stillness. This is an energy that slows your vibrational state of being. This is an energy that lowers your brainwave frequencies into the levels of energy enhancement. This is a level where, as you breathe ever so gently, you begin to become aware of your own teachers and guides. And this is where you invite them in. You ask them to enhance your energy further, to empower you, to empower the energy, and to join you in the shifting of this idea, this paradigm, this thought, this feeling that you are working on, from harder or hard to easy or easier. And as you have these thoughts while you are lowering your frequencies, you're also imagining your picture of what was hard morphing into what is easy. And you also hold the picture of your guides merging with you and receiving your new picture. And all of this time you are gently breathing. And as you are breathing, you are feeling that the world around you has basically fallen away. For you are aware of space. This space is within a body that you own, and this space is external to the body that you own. But you feel the space is unlimited. As you continue breathing gently, you can feel the space becomes expansive. And as the space becomes expansive, and your breathing becomes expansive, your mind turns to the third eye of your being and towards what you might call your heaven. It might be what you might call limitless space. It might be what you call the realms of your higher self or your highest wisdom. And the picture that you have created becomes like the surface of a helium balloon. And you let it go, and it drifts upward, as it were, into the space that is your highest wisdom. And in this, you know it is received, and you know it is understood. And in this, you breathe more deeply. And in the breathing, you are savoring the space you are in. For the space feels limitless, and yet you are conscious of it. The space feels however you describe it. And in this space, you are the director, you are the guider, you are the owner. Notice how you can have consciousness external to a form and internal to a form. As you become aware of the largeness of the form that you own, it is much larger than anything you use on planet Earth. It is a form that holds your knowing and your light. This is a form that holds the river of life and the river of light which flows through you, illuminating all of your essence. And you become aware of yourself as luminous. For this is more the true you than ever you have been before. The lumosity of yourself. And it has freedom. It has freedom to move. It has freedom to stay. It has freedom to expand itself, to increase itself or shrink itself. And you are this energy, and you are this freedom. And in these moments, be with your energy and your freedom. Have the love for it. Have the expansion for it. Perhaps you already have a light body into which you choose to place your consciousness. Perhaps you are aware of a body of light around you, which holds your consciousness. Light holds memory and knowing. In this moment, give yourself permission to change one thing about the form you will soon return to, one thing, and hold this picture in this luminous space that you are. Allow yourself to breathe deeply, for you're increasing your energy and your prowess. One thing about your form you wish to shift, for you are in the place of expanded awareness. And you are in the place where you are united with the strength and power and love of other beings. And you are in ownership of your light. One thing you see and you know, and let it go. Let the picture that you form go to the place where all pictures reach your highest wisdom and are made anew. And in these moments, allow an awareness of the light that streams forth from your body, for you have a form that is filled with light. And notice that all of what are the pearls of your being are illuminated. Notice that the river of light and life entwine and flow through all of the spaces in your form. They feed all of the meridians. They feed all of the spaces. They flow through your blood. They flow through your waters. They feed what you are made of. And in this light that you are, there is a wholeness. And in your consciousness, bring that awareness to your third eye. A pearl of great luminescence. And notice that all of the energy centers of your being are pearls of great luminescence. And give yourself permission to bring your consciousness fully into your form, filling it with that which matters the most to you in your expanded awareness. Take a deep and gentle breath, beloveds, and feel yourself coming home into your form. It is your home while you are at home on Earth planet, and feel its vibrations, feel its wholeness, feel its wellness, feel its lightness, and feel the easiness with which you came back to it and with which you left it. A deep and gentle breath. And give yourself the knowing I am that I am. And so let it be. A deep and gentle breath. Namaste, beloveds. The heart, the mind, and the soul of your beings. So be it.